Welcome to the Keyword Ranking Dashboard. Whenever you're running a marketing campaign that requires tracking of rankings, such as the SEO campaigns or the local SEO campaigns, you will have a dashboard like this to track your keyword rankings for, available to you and also available to the client within the client dashboard login. Now, to point out, rankings are also included on the weekly or monthly reports provided to you for the SEO campaigns. But from the dashboard, you can dive in even further to look at the rankings, filter through them, and analyze them. So the PDF style reports that are generated for the SEO campaigns that come with the rankings are more for presentation to the client. The dashboard is more for analysis and further penetrating insights into the rankings, as I'll take you through now. Agency Platforms provides you with ranking data from three different sources. One, agency's platform-owned proprietary ranking data that we gather for Google and Bing rankings, and then also have ranking data and keyword data provided by SEMrush and data provided by Google themselves from the Google Search Console. So one of the reasons why ranking data is pulled from three different sources is to make sure that there's an accurate picture of the rankings that are presented. Sometimes rankings can differ depending on the device, whether or not you're logged into your Gmail account. Rankings can differ based on where you're located at in the world whenever you're typing in that search term, and they're always changing. So you can definitely make sure that you can check the accuracy of rankings, given that there's three different sources to check from. You'll notice that when you first log into the dashboard, you can see the total number of keywords that you're going after, which is for this one, 175. The total keywords on page 1, the total keywords on page 2, and the total amount of keywords that have improved. If you scroll down, you'll see that you can look at keyword rankings from the desktop view. Whether you're using a laptop or a traditional desktop, rankings will come up in a certain way. But if you're on a mobile device, rankings would be displayed a bit differently. There's further ranking signals that differentiate between a desktop and a mobile device, such as if the website is mobile friendly. And then if you wanted to compare desktop and mobile rankings side by side, you would select both. Now, to help you filter through keywords, if you wanted to look at your primary keywords versus your secondary keywords, which are decided so whenever an SEO campaign is launched, the primary keywords will be chosen and the secondary. If you wanted to be able to filter out and look at just primary keywords or secondary keywords, you're able to do that with a click of a button. And then, of course, you can sort by ascending or descending rankings. So this is why the dashboard is provided to you for keyword analysis, because you can go a lot more in depth versus a PDF report that's generated on a weekly or monthly basis. Now, keep in mind, the client also can have access to this, which you can set up in your roles and permissions. So if we switch over to Bing, pretty much you're going to have the same thing, only we're just showing the desktop tracked keywords, and you can filter through them from primary to secondary, ascending to descending. Keep in mind, Yahoo rankings are pulled from Bing, so Bing and Yahoo rankings are one and the same. Ranking data is updated on a weekly basis, if not more often. So the next category, SEMrush. So SEMrush is a separate data provider that we pull data from to populate within the dashboard for your ranking data, but more than just ranking data. The position is where you're ranked at. The position is just for Google. So within SEMrush, you won't find Bing rankings. The volume is a stat that you might find of interest. This is the average monthly search volume that people are going into Google, typing in the keyword X amount of times monthly. So that's the search volume. So for example, on this one, BM scale, on average, 170 people per month type that in, and that's an average taken over 1 year. Cost per click is the estimated cost per click that anyone else or competition out there is paying for each click on that keyword. The URL is the ranking URL that comes up in Google. If you want to just see that, you would just click. And percent traffic is the percentage of traffic that they're estimated to receive as a result of their ranking position for that keyword. Percent cost is the percent of PPC costs that be required to drive that traffic. Competition is a percentage based on how many competitors out there are paying for their ads to be displayed for that keyword, one being the most competitive, and results is just the amount of page results in Google when that keyword is typed in. So, probably the SEM Rush report that you'd find most interesting, the data that's on here that you'd find most interesting would be the search volume for the keywords and most likely the cost per click on those keywords. For the Google Search Console data, this is official data from Google on the search position, where on average they're ranking at. The reason why it's taken to a decimal point is because it's their average ranking position over that given period. Now, for example, if they're ranking at position 11 on one day and 12 the next day, it's going to take the average of their different ranking positions to be displayed, which is why you have a decimal value. Click-through rate is the percentage of people who saw the advertisement versus those who clicked on it. And impressions is data on how many people were able to see the ad or have it displayed on their screen. And clicks, of course, is the amount of people that clicked on that search result. So that's the data provided by Google, and you can sort that by ascending or descending value. Notice that at the top here, your overview summary does change when you click on the different search categories. So 74 total keywords are coming from Google Search Console. That doesn't mean that that's the amount of keywords in your campaign. That means that's the total amount of keywords being tracked by Google, total amount of clicks, impressions, and your average click-through rate for Google data. Keyword ranking dashboards of this complexity can run anywhere from $20 a month to $100 a month. And this is available not only to you as part of a campaign, but also inside your client dashboard if you wanted to allow it to be available to them. So it's a valuable piece of technology. It's a valuable data presentation for you to be able to analyze the campaign, their rankings, any trends that are going on in the rankings, and also you can PDF out the data, pull it out in XLS or CSV format. So this quality of the ranking dashboard should increase what you're able to charge the client for their SEO campaign, because you're also providing really nice technology to go along with it. So hopefully you find the keyword ranking dashboard useful and you're able to use it for further analysis.